I'm speaking from this tired body, from these wrinkled hands that are writing today because I don't want you to make the same mistakes I made. There are habits that seem harmless, things you do every day thinking they don't matter. And then when you grow old, you realize those small things were the ones that stole your peace, your health, your relationships, and even your dignity. Today I want to talk to you about those 7 habits that seem foolish, but silently destroy everything you will become in old age. Listen carefully, because when you are old, there will be no turning back. The first is something I did for years without thinking twice, and today it costs me dearly. Postponing taking care of my health. When you are young, you feel invincible. You think your body can handle anything, that you can sleep little, eat whatever you want, never exercise, ignore that back pain or that stomach discomfort because you think it will pass. I used to do that. There was always something more important than going to the doctor. Work, the children, the bills, the responsibilities at home. I told myself I would go later, that it wasn't serious, that the body heals itself. And the years went by. Today my knees are ruined. My spine hurts every morning. I have high blood pressure that I have to control with pills every single day. And I ask myself why I didn't go sooner, why I didn't take care of myself when there was still time. Because when you reach 70 or 80, the body no longer forgives. Every pain you ignored, every test you didn't take, every signal your body gave you that you silenced, comes back like a bill you have to pay. And believe me, you pay it with interest. If today you are 30, 40, or 50, and you are ignoring your health because you think you have time, let me tell you something I wish someone had told me. You don't have time. Time passes faster than you think, and the body has memory. Take care of your health today, not tomorrow, not when you have money, not when you have less work. Today. Because old age without health is a hell no one can rescue you from. The second habit that ruined me and that I still see many people committing is not cultivating real relationships. I spent most of my life worried about what others would say, about pleasing everyone, about maintaining superficial friendships that meant nothing. I went to gatherings I didn't want to attend, kept empty conversations with people who didn't truly matter to me, and meanwhile, I let the people who truly loved me drift away because I was too busy pretending to be someone I wasn't. Today, I am alone, not because I don't have family, but because for years I didn't nurture the relationships that mattered. I didn't call my sister when I should have. I didn't visit my mother enough before she died. I didn't spend time with my children when they sought me out because I was always tired or worried about things I can't even remember now. And now that I am old, that I live in this silent house, where the phone hardly ever rings, I understand that old age without company is the worst kind of sentence. I'm not talking about having many friends. I'm talking about having real people by your side. People who truly know you, who know who you are when you are not pretending, who call to ask how you are without expecting anything in return. Those relationships are not built overnight. They are built over years of sincere conversations, of being present when the other person needs you, of forgiving and asking for forgiveness. If today you are surrounded by people but still feel alone, ask yourself if they truly know you. And if the answer is no, start building real relationships before it's too late. Because in old age, the only thing that holds you up are the people who truly love you. The third mistake I made, and that I pay for every day, was living to work instead of working to live. I spent decades chasing money, thinking that if I worked more, I would be happier, that if I had more things, I would feel complete. I sacrificed Sundays, vacations, entire afternoons I could have spent with my children or simply resting, because I believed work was the most important thing. And yes, money is necessary. I won't tell you it isn't. But there comes a point when you stop working to live and start living to work. And that is the point where you lose everything else. Today I look back and realize that all that effort wasn't worth it. The things I bought are gone. The money I saved went to medicines and bills, and all I have left are memories. And guess what? The memories I value most are not from work. They are the Sundays when I did nothing, the afternoons when I sat watching the sunset, the long conversations with people who are no longer here. If today you are sacrificing your life for a job that doesn't make you happy, if you are postponing living because you think there will be time later, let me tell you something. There will be no later. Later does not exist. Life is today, now, in this moment. And when you grow old and look back, you won't remember the overtime hours or the projects you finished. You will remember the times you said no to what you truly wanted because you were too busy working. The fourth habit that destroyed me inside was keeping everything I felt to myself. I grew up in a time when emotions were not talked about, when everything was kept inside, when crying was seen as weakness, and asking for help was considered failure. So for years I swallowed pain, sadness, anger, fear. I didn't speak when I should have spoken. I didn't cry when I needed to cry. I didn't ask for help when I desperately needed it. And everything I kept inside began to rot within me until it turned into resentment, bitterness, a sadness so deep I don't even know if it will ever leave. Today I know that silence made me sick, that all those emotions I never expressed turned into physical pain, into illnesses no one can cure, into sleepless nights when I lie awake, remembering everything I never said. If today you are keeping your feelings to yourself because you think it's easier to stay quiet, because you don't want to bother anyone, or you think no one will understand. Let me tell you that you are hurting yourself deeply. Speak. Cry if you need to cry. Ask for help if you need it. Don't keep anything inside, because the body has memory, and what doesn't come out through your mouth will come out through your body. And when you are old, you won't be able to heal from all that poison you accumulated for years. The fifth mistake I made was not learning how to be alone with myself. I spent my entire life running from silence, filling every moment with noise, with people, with distractions, because I was afraid of being alone with my thoughts. I didn't know who I was without others. I didn't know what I truly liked, what I wanted from life, beyond what others expected of me. And now that old age has forced me to be alone, because there aren't as many people around, I realized I don't know how to be with myself. That silence terrifies me, that my own thoughts scare me, that I have no hobbies or personal interests, because I never took the time to know myself. Loneliness in old age is not terrible because you are alone. It is terrible because you don't know who you are when no one else is there. If today you are running from yourself, if you can't sit in silence for 5 minutes without grabbing your phone or turning on the television, start working on that. Learn to enjoy your own company. Discover what you like to do when no one is watching. Build a rich inner life, because that is the only thing that will hold you up when you are old and the world becomes smaller. The sixth habit that ruined my life was letting pride push away the people I loved. So many foolish arguments, so many meaningless fights, so many times I chose being right over being at peace. I stopped speaking to my sister for 2 years over a fight I can't even remember now. I didn't apologize to my mother when I should have, because my pride was bigger than my love. I broke relationships over nonsense, over misunderstandings that could have been resolved with an honest conversation. And today, I live with the weight of knowing that many of those people are no longer here, and I will never be able to tell them what I never said. Pride gives you nothing but loneliness and regret. It is not worth carrying that weight. If today there is someone in your life you are not speaking to over something trivial, someone you haven't talked to because you are waiting for them to make the first move, let me tell you something. Time does not forgive. Life is short, and death arrives without warning. Don't let pride steal your chance to make things right. Apologize, even if you believe you are not entirely at fault. Speak, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because when that person is gone, it won't matter who was right. The only thing that will matter is that you lost the chance to be at peace. And the seventh habit the one that hurts me the most to admit, was postponing my own dreams, waiting for the perfect moment. There was always an excuse. When the children grow up, when I have more money, when I have more time, when I retire. And the years passed. Today I am retired. The children are grown. I have plenty of time. But I no longer have the energy or health to do everything I wanted to do. I wanted to travel and see the sea, but now my legs don't respond the way they used to. I wanted to learn to paint, but my hands tremble and my eyes don't see well anymore. I wanted to write a book with all the stories of my life, but my memory fails me and the words slip away. The perfect moment does not exist. If today you have a dream you have been holding on to for years, waiting for everything to align, let me tell you, it never will. There will always be something to do, always a responsibility, always an excuse. Don't postpone what makes you happy waiting for the perfect moment. That moment is today. Don't wait until you are old to do what you want to do, because when you are old, you may no longer be able to. I look back and see an entire life of small decisions that seemed harmless, but built the lonely and painful old age I live today. I'm not telling you this so you feel sorry for me or so you feel bad. I'm telling you because you are still in time to do things differently. Don't make the same mistakes I made. Take care of your health today, not tomorrow. Cultivate real relationships, not superficial ones. Don't live to work. Speak about what you feel. Learn to be with yourself. Let go of pride. And pursue your dreams now, not when you think everything is perfect. Because old age comes for everyone, and when it does, all you will have are the memories and the consequences of the decisions you made today. Make sure those memories are worth it.